Hi there and welcome to my channel. My name is Vivica and I'm really excited because I will do my first furniture flip today. And I'd be so happy if you accompany me through the process. I saw this dresser online for free and I thought with some effort it could be a real beauty again. I bought some tools and paint and here we are. I'm a little bit nervous because this will be my first furniture flip, but let's just do this. So this is what we're going to work with today. This mid-century dresser is a little bit outdated and has some scratches on the surfaces. As you can see, it is also damaged on the sides of the doors. As a furniture flipping beginner, these are the tools that I bought in my local hardware store. To get started, we want to remove the metal handles from each drawer, and I think that I will reuse them later. So before we come to the fun part, we have to clean the whole dresser. I just put some dishwashing liquid into warm water and wipe everything. As the door locks were broken and I couldn't save them, I removed all of the remaining hardware here. Then we use wood filler to fill in the hole. The wood filler I bought is really sticky and therefore hard to apply. To get a smooth surface here, I use a plastic spatula and really smooth it out. And of course, we also want to do that on the other side. As you can see, I also filled up the holes in the sides of the doors. The sides of the dresser are really damaged at the bottom. First, I just wanted to sand and paint them, but then I decided to remove the bottom part and make it all new. To do so, we have to remove the wooden support first and then try to loosen the rest. Please don't judge me, I know that I misused the spatula here, but it worked well to get that first split here to get started with the crowbar. We did it! Now we have to remove the excess wood to get an even surface. And yes, I misused the spatula for it again. When all of the excess wood is gone, of course we want to remove the dust. To make the dresser look more modern, I bought 4 furniture feet. They came in white, so I decided to spray paint them. But as we need a clean surface to do that, I wiped them all off first. I've never spray painted anything before, so I had to figure out how that works during the process. I guess it's better to keep more distance between the spray bottle and the object to paint, and to spray the paint more evenly. Hopefully, I'll do better next time. I let the paint dry for 2 hours before screwing them on the bottom of the dresser. I'm glad that we removed all the excess wood so that we have an even surface now, which makes it easier to install the furniture feet. As this is solid wood, the dresser is rather heavy and I struggle a little bit to set it up again. I also want to be careful because of the new furniture feet. So now everything is ready for sanding. I use different sanding papers here to tackle all the deep scratches and marks. That works really well, but my father lent me a sanding machine and I want to test it. Let's see how we can use it to sand the whole thing. To smooth out the areas where I use the wood filler, I come back to normal sanding paper. We also want to go over the edges again to sand the areas where the sanding machine couldn't do its job. To get rid of the sanding dust, I wipe it down with a damp cloth. Next, I'm gonna sand the drawer fronts one by one. And of course, we also want to remove the sanding dust here. So I have a roller set here with 2 brushes and an all-in-one paint. I've prepared some foil to cover my paint tray as I don't want to get paint all over it. As I said, I'm gonna use an all-in-one paint, which means that I don't have to prime the wood and can start painting directly. While stirring the paint, I remembered that I wanted to tape up the edges of the drawers before painting them, so I'll do that first. We want to use a smaller, round brush for the details on the sides of the drawers. I try to draw a straight line which doesn't cover all of the building structure because that shows the quality fabrication of the drawers. The preparations are done. We can start painting the fronts. Here I mainly use the roller and I love the texture it gives. For the smaller strip on the bottom of the fronts, I use my brush to get the paint in every corner of it. Now it's time to move on to the big part and paint the body of the dresser. I started with the side and I'm so happy with the color. I think that it will darken a little bit while drying, but I really love the fresh and happy look of it. Remember that I use an all-in-one paint and don't need to prime here. I decided to also paint the back of the dresser. Maybe someone wants to use it as a room divider and will be able to do so when the back looks nice too. While the first coat of the paint is drying, let's see what we can do with the original hardware. One of the handles is bigger than the others, so I'm gonna use this one for the top drawer. The handles are full of grease, so we first want to clean them one by one. Okay, second time for me to spray paint something. That's way better than the first time. The paint has dried for 2 hours now, so we can do our second coat. I covered my tools in plastic wrap so that I don't have to clean them between the coats. I can just reuse them as they are. I waited 4 hours to really let the paint dry, but now we can put our golden spray painted handles back onto the drawers. Remember that I removed the broken locks from the doors and filled the space with wood filler? I want to attach cute doorknobs on the same spot, so I have to drill a hole here. Okay, ready for the reveal? Here it is! Isn't that color beautiful? I love the new furniture feet and how it all came together with the marble doorknobs. So this was my first furniture flip, and if I can do it, then you can do it too. You can write in the comments if you have ever tried doing furniture flipping or how your experiences went. Thank you so much!